Grover. Guys, welcome back to Cryptocurrency Theory, guys. Welcome back to this channel where we're looking at prices this morning, guys. Obviously, we're looking at prices. We're giving you a reminder on the halving countdowns, guys. It's just around the corner. It's all less than a month away for these three coins. So just bear in mind that this is kind of the thing that we're looking at. All right. And then also, guys, if you're not subscribed to the channel, if you're not subscribed to Cryptocurrency Theory, give us a give us a chance here to show you what we got going on here. We're just getting warmed up over here. See if anybody comes down to the live stream. Give everybody a minute to get down here. I feel like I'm jumping ahead too quick here. See if anybody's here. All right, looks like people are coming down. So perfect. So guys, we're looking at prices, we're looking at coins, we're looking at trying to see what is next for crypto. Although that's not really a question, guys. If you notice the title, there's no question mark there. We're actually trying to tell you guys what's next. So what we've seen here, guys, in the last week, specifically, we've seen people that have jumped in on Solana over 200 take a pretty sharp decline. All right, that is, it's 10 or 20% really isn't a lot in crypto, guys. But if you're looking at it from a position of just coming in, like you're coming into those positions for the first time, which a lot of these people I think are, especially on these meme coins, which are down considerably more than Solana. Okay, and I haven't even looked at the prices of them. I can just tell you that looking at Solana come down here, meme coins have obviously, they've obviously probably gone down more. And we're just trying to give you an idea, kind of a little brief back history of what's been kind of trending on crypto world, and that is kind of a decline in price, which we've seen on Ethereum and we've seen on BTC as well as a broader altcoin. See, we went up over $4,000, guys. So you got to see here, as people are coming into these positions, maybe a bit too quick, maybe a bit too fast. We're starting to see that those people might be enduring some losses at the moment, simply because the market's kind of gone down. Right, we're at $170 on it. Solana, which is well up. Solana's still up like an 8x, guys, from this position. So we have to bear in mind that these coins are not down. It's just as people come into these. As people come into these coins, it just it's a little more apparent that maybe they came in a little too fast and a little too late for this particular week of volatility, because now these people are down anywhere from, I would say, low gauging it like 10% plus, and some of these coins, guys, have taken a dump even more. Obviously, you're down 20% on Slurf. This is just a meme coin. I'm just saying, guys, that these Solana meme tokens, if people are jumping on them at 1.3 and it's dropping 50%, that's pretty hard for somebody to rationalize to hold the position. A lot of people are going to sell. We've seen that in BTC this week, and we've seen it in altcoins. I mean, Ethereum Classic I was looking at, and we've recovered a little bit, guys. Obviously, we're still at 400 for Bitcoin Cash. We're still at, we're under $30 now on Ethereum Classic, guys, which Ethereum Classic dropped a considerable amount. If people are jumping in at almost $40, you see what I'm saying? So 25 plus percentage points will brutally affect people's ability to hype in or to get hype on something that's going down, because the people that are coming in, they're getting washed out pretty quick, and that's what you guys have been saying on the channel. You guys have been saying this on the channel, letting me know, that you guys think there's wash orders. You think the crypto exchanges are just fucking with these people. What's up, Alan? What's up, Mr. Fool? What's good? Great to have you guys both here, coming in to the chat, to the channel, guys, to Cryptocurrency Theory. Every single second with Alan, every single day with Mr. Fool, and we're giving you a price update, guys. That's what we're doing. We're letting everybody know that most people that got in last week are now down. Let's see if it was it last week. These notes are actually really helping, guys. So we'll say the last 10 days to 2 weeks, these people are enduring quite a bit of losses. And 25%, guys, like I said, it might not be a lot for... Yeah, Mr. Fool, you were the one talking about wash trading. And yes, it is very popular, guys, especially in crypto, especially when you have these order books floating around different exchanges, giving us different prices on every single exchange, guys. And you have to understand that, you know, a lot of times we've been talking about, and we will go back more to that as crypto kind of simmers down. And I don't think that'll be soon. I think that'll be later on. But we will go back to following these exchanges, guys, and getting back to the basics on how this stuff operates, because there is a lot of wash trading going on a majority of the crypto exchanges, guys. That is not necessarily a bad thing, but we have to be mindful that these exchanges, guys, are going to take profits from these positions as much as they can. If they see an opportunity to arbitrage, they're doing it, guys. If they see an opportunity to mess with the derivatives on their exchange, and they got enough to back up the coin too, and that might be what's going on here with Coinbase with this with this futures, the settling in dollars of futures on Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, and Dogecoin. So I don't know if you guys have been reading the news. That is coming. That is a for sure thing. It's not a this isn't like something that might be coming. April 1st, I believe it is, or April 5th. Something like that is going to be the day for these future contracts to be on Coinbase, available for you to trade. And it settles in dollars from what I read, which is, you know, some of these crypto exchanges, they settle in the actual native cryptocurrency. You know, BCH Bull actually does this and settles with the actual cryptocurrency. So there's a lot of different stuff that we have to look at in terms of where the prices might go and what is potentially next for these coins, guys, and specifically altcoins. And like I said, I think if we see an increase in price on BTC, guys, again, back up to 70K, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised how this is going to affect the alt market, because I think the altcoin market will supersede the last little short time highs we encountered over the last 2-3 months, right? With BTC. So if BTC goes back up to 73K, you know, we're going to see a broader crypto push, I think, this next time. I don't think it'll be, I think you'll see Binance Coin at 750, $800 rather than, you know, scooting around 600. I think you'll see Bitcoin Cash around 800 rather than, you know, it trying to climb to 5. Same with Litecoin. I think you'll see over, you know, close to maybe $150, $200 Litecoin. This is what I'm betting on. And I think you'll see these meme tokens run too, especially if Solana goes back up over 220, 230. Starts testing new highs, guys. But I would say, like, I predict that Solana... Travis, what's good? I would say that I predict, guys, that if Solana goes back up, we will see, obviously, meme coins push. But I honestly... Sheep Bunny, what's good? I think, guys, if we see Solana go up, okay... I think Solana is now going to be I think it's going to go up, all right? I'm not going to lie to you. I think it's going to go up. But I do think it's going to be a slower mover going up now. It's not going to be the same type parabolic jump we've seen to 200, okay? Because the jump from 100 to 200 was a lot slower than a lot of coins. And maybe it wasn't slower, but it sure appeared that way when it rose from 9 to 100. So we have to think of that 10x already being achieved. Now we have to think of, well, 20x is already a reality. Now we have to think, at what rate is it going to keep doubling, and at what rate is it going to add 10x to the $9 starting point, where, you know, that was the low of Solana. And again, the reason I'm bringing up Solana, guys, is because it's been a direct mover for the last couple months, up, you know, up above any other coin, and now it's brought in these meme coins that are now trending even higher than Solana, you know, trading on these dexes, and we've been talking about it here on the channel. That's kind of the thing we've been talking about for the last couple, I would say it's been the hot topic of the last few weeks, guys, was the Solana meme coin push, the Solana prices, and the price of Solana increasing already, guys. You have to stay with me here. We're already at 20x on Solana. Okay, so if Solana people jump in at 200 and it goes to 400, they're only up. They're only going to be up 100%. The people that got in at $9 are going to be up 40x. Okay, they're going to be up 4,000%. So you have to understand here that I do think Solana is going to go higher. Okay, I do think Solana is going to go higher, and I do think altcoins and meme coins are going to go higher. Just realize that the starting points of where we're at might not be as opportunistic as some starting points you could currently place yourself in. Okay, and a lot of these are on Robinhood. A lot of people have every ability to get in on some of these tokens and coins right now. Really coins. I mean, Robinhood doesn't have a lot of tokens. And that's one thing that I like about where this Coinbase futures trading is going. You know, on the news, guys, we're getting, like I said, if you're just jumping into the channel, we were talking about a couple minutes ago, we were talking about Coinbase listing settle in dollar futures, future contracts settled in dollars on Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, and Dogecoin. So this is going to happen. I wouldn't be surprised if you see it on Robinhood soon, or if you see it on, you know, eToro or wherever anybody's buying cryptocurrency. And I think that this will continue, guys, and it will continue to put pressure on the prices for these decentralized mineable coins like Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash. I think some pressure will be now put on Dogecoin. We could definitely see Dogecoin over $1, maybe even $2, which is absurd. You know, is just absolutely absurd, guys, if you start looking at the starting points of where these coins have been recently. So, yeah, so that's kind of what we got going on here, guys, with the prices. Prices are what they are right now. They're down for people that jumped in recently, but they're up for a lot of people. All right. And we have to see this as it's going to continue, because I think it will continue. Because if we get a drop on Bitcoin, guys, it'll only be for the next week. Okay. If a broader crypto market, if we get a drop, I think if we get a drop, like if we go back down to around 50 something K on BTC, or even 40 something K, that will be very short lived, because people will be piling in those positions so aggressively. So if we get that next week towards the end of the month, a lot of times we see crypto kind of dump into the end of the month, because people like me, guys, we're living on it. So obviously we're pulling from crypto at the end of the month, because we don't want to risk holding on to it or trying to sell it if the price is moving, relatively high in the beginning of the month, because it's still too much of a risk for us to take on to assume that next 14 days or whatnot is going to be worse or and better, or even we're hoping that it's better, but we're holding those positions really throughout that period, because we can't jeopardize the positions. So my point is yes, if you got into crypto the last few weeks, you're down, but the people that have been in crypto for a while, we're actually up right now. And I do think the people that are down are going to be in the green pretty soon. Like I said, if we continue the dump, I think it'll only be to like the first week of April, and then we'll continue going up. But that's even at that far out distant scope, we're talking 2 weeks away, and a lot could happen in 2 weeks in crypto world. That's why if you guys are on the channel every single day, you're seeing tons of shit happen that happens every single day. I mean, it's been almost 3 months since Bitcoin SV climbed, guys. I mean, can you imagine how fast this stuff moves? And then we've seen Bitcoin Cash now at over $400. And these coins, I think, these coins might be in the last final accumulation phase in the short term, guys, because we have to price collapse on BTC. And it seems from the charts that BTC is not only holding, but we're also holding on the altcoin positions. Like we saw that initial dump 2 days ago, 3 days ago, or whatever, where we had the initial dump. As far as coins on the channel that we experienced a dump, I would say Bitcoin SV, it went down to like negative 30%. We dropped 30% last week, but we had a broader crypto dump. And something to point out there, guys, is if you not noticed, Bitcoin SV does seem to move pretty aggressively in the markets, and I don't think that's because it's necessarily thinly traded. because that's not true at all, because we see thinly traded altcoins dump severely if the altcoin market goes down. And when I mean dump, it's not Bitcoin SV, guys, has been breaking away from different markets. Okay, so what I'm saying is at the beginning of the year, we saw Bitcoin SV shoot up like 200%, and not a lot of other coins were going up that much, right? And we see, altcoins a lot of times, are alt tokens like ERC20 tokens or just alt tokens. Like, yeah, they'll shoot up if the market is going up really fast. But what I'm saying is BSV, to me, from a price perspective, as somebody looking at the top 100 coins, BSV is somehow, I don't want to say it's leading the market or like it's carrying the market, because the market cap of BSV, guys, is really small. It's like under 2 billion now, which is actually up, considering it was under $1 billion not too long ago, like just a few months ago. So I'm just going to give you a market cap update. It's 1.5 billion, but I'm telling you, if you look at the price trends on BSV, you'll notice that the price trends aren't correlated with the market a lot of times. And even the dump that we experienced recently with Bitcoin SV dropping 30%, a lot of people are trying to say, well, oh, this was the COPA settling or whatnot. So people were dumping their bags because he's finally saying he's not Satoshi. But guys, isn't that stupid? The people that think he's Satoshi are probably more likely to hold the coins, or more likely to hold the coins even more than the people that just jumped in for the thought of it. So I don't think the people that jumped in for the thought of it, I don't think that was very many people, because a lot of people that have been in the crypto space don't like BSV already. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is, when we look at the top 100 coins, I'm not telling you that BSV is leading the market, but what I'm telling you from a price perspective, it does have a considerable effect, guys, and you can't deny that. I mean, at the creation of this coin was the last final dump. Okay, it was the last final dump when it forked. Okay, so when Bitcoin SV came into the crypto space, it created a broader crypto dump. A broader crypto dump, guys. You have to see this, because if you go back and you look at the charts, when Bitcoin SV came into existence, it dumped markets. And it's not been running in line with the market here recently. Okay, so, and the narratives don't match up to why the broader crypto market is either rallying or falling. So you have to take apart the narratives. You have to take a part of that narrative, and that being the cause of the price drop. And then you have to look at the overall crypto market, and you got to ask yourself, is this coin in line with the overall crypto market drop? And or is there another narrative parallel to it running with the idea of why it's down? And then we look at why it's really down, which is ultimately the price, which is what I'm most concerned about. That's why we're following this stuff, guys. Drop it in the channel, guys. Drop it in the chat. We're live, and we're coming into the channel. So we are, looking at this stuff. Looks like we got a couple people here in the chat. Bubbles. We got SheepX, Travis, Mr. Fool, my boy Alan, and Agsor. So appreciate everybody coming in. Looking at these prices here. We keep the stream going here for about, a little bit longer here. It's only 9:14 here, so getting this shit going, reading your live chats right now, seeing what's going on. Yeah, I am on the happy pill, guys. That's the thing, guys, because, and I'll tell you why, Mr. Fool. Let me tell you why I'm on the magic pill constantly. And I think you guys are going to see this and experience this too, if you guys are holding and have been holding for a long time, because the magic pill, guys, does work in crypto. When you're always thinking bullish, Alan's talking BSV. Yeah, we love talking about BSV, Alan. It's one of my biggest positions. Or it's where I reside. So my point is the reason I'm always bullish, guys, and the reason I'm always on the happy pill, according to Mr. Fool, if you've been in crypto long enough, you understand that within a matter of like minutes, not necessarily days, weeks, months, or years, just a matter of minutes. And we actually saw this, guys, recently with BSV and Bitcoin Cash. And if you guys are watching the charts while Bitcoin SV and Bitcoin Cash are going up, you'll see that there's really there's no catching that, because within 30 minutes to a couple hours, if you're not watching those charts, those specific coins can go up, 20 to 40%. So when those 20 or 40% jumps now are 200 to 400% up, I've seen coins go 200% up in a couple hours, guys. I've seen it with BSV. I've seen it with Dogecoin. I've seen it with other altcoins. And I'm telling you that it's more practical if you're trying to achieve wealth in crypto, that you don't look at the short-term volatility of trying to get into the next, the next pump. I'm not saying you can't gamble. I'm not saying you can't take this approach to, some of your wealth or your positions. But if you're just simply trying to gamble, that usually ends up the same way, guys. The coins are the house, and the coins will always win. So whether that's the exchanges washing you out with a wash order, you getting swallowed with a whales order, you getting manipulated because you're buying into why a token's up, and now you're in the token, but you can't fucking get out because the network's so jammed up on Solana, and you can't even get down or get out of a meme token position. So my point is I'd rather be bullish all the time than suddenly become bullish as everybody else is, per se, right? Because once the coins go up 1, 2, 300%, you're not likely going to be able to catch that 1 or 2, 300%. You're going to be on the going in after that point, because that's just how fast the coins rise. We've seen it on Osmisigo token against Ethereum, because what it'll do is it'll go up so fast. It'll go up so fast that you won't even be able to rationalize why. And by that point, guys, a few hours have passed. You're up 200, 300% if you're in, or you're now buying at 200, 300% up, because then it just keeps going up. Because then if it doubles from there, people are up 100%, but you're up 600%. And that same thing applies as the price increases. So it's really about getting into the coins and not worrying about the short-term gratification of a 20, 30, 40, 50, even 2, 3x pump. Because as the coins, as we've seen with Solana, really the time was to get in was before $100, right? Because it climbed from $9 to $100, which is basically 10x, 1,000%. And now it went to 200. And as it approached 200, that's when I saw a lot of people saying they were going into Solana. So those people that got in at $9 are now up 20x. Solana goes to 400. They're actually up 4,000. The people that got in at $9 are actually up 4,000% or 40x from people just being up 1x. So being up 1x, 100%, compared to being up 39x, which is 3,900%, that is a huge difference, guys. And that's what I'm trying to get you to understand, that when Mr. Fool asks, I feel like I'm on the happy pill, or I'm always, taking happy pills and always becoming bullish. I just try to stay bullish, because if I'm not, then I'm going to miss that initial climb before the price doubling takes into effect. Because a lot of times when the price doubling is happening, that's when most people are coming in. I'd rather be on the other side of that and already be up 400 or 500% as that price doubling occurs. So then I become up, then I start becoming up like 2,000% or 1,500%, right? 15x or 20x. Because if I start trying to catch it as it's coming up, I'm not likely going to be gaining that much buying power, because I've been risking the positions in and out. And as we see with crypto, within a few hours, coins can be up $200-300 or 200-300%. And, at that point, I feel like it's a little bit of a waste to chase, because there's other positions that haven't gone up that much, guys. Guys, we are live on the channel, on the chat, on Cryptocurrency Theory, trying to find out what's next for crypto, especially prices. That's what I'm main. So yeah, let's go to some comments. We got people lighting up the comments. Let's go to comments. Yeah, I think Andrew, I think Doge, I think you're spot on that. I do see Doge Guys, Dogecoin is going to be a big coin community indefinitely. Okay, like I'm going to be buying Doge at $1, $2. The reason I'm going to be buying Doge at $1 or $2 is because I sold at under a penny. You guys have seen the Dogecoin bag. I've showed you guys multiple times. We'll continue to show you ongoing on this channel where I repeat the same information so everybody that's new coming in understands what happened. I lost $1.2 million in unrealized gains on Dogecoin. Okay, I have the proof on my phone. I have the Robinhood app. I'll show you all the purchases, the sells, all that at a later date. But Dogecoin is going to go to $2, $1, $2, and I'll still be buying it even though I sold at under a penny, because that's a coin that's not going anywhere. That is a coin that is, when I say not going anywhere, it's definitely going somewhere on price. It's going higher, but it's not going anywhere of, it's not a rug pull at this point, obviously, Dogecoin. We're just giving you the basics here that Dogecoin and all these decentralized cryptocurrencies, guys, are not going anywhere in terms of being turned off or, not being able to buy or sell it or trade it, because it's truly decentralized. Dogecoin is truly decentralized. Bonk token is not. Okay, and that is absolutely true. Bonk token is not. Book of Meme is not. All these Solana tokens, Dog with Hat, are not truly decentralized coins. Dogecoin is a truly decentralized coins. So, truly decentralized coins, they might go up and down in price. Generally, we see an uptrend, even if we look at coins that have gone down, like Dash crypto. It's down to like $30 from 1,000, but it's still up like 4,000% or 2,000%, wherever it's up. I know for a fact it's still up. So my point is the truly decentralized cryptocurrencies, guys, will be here today, tomorrow, and every day after that. Obviously, the prices will go up and down, but generally, long-term speaking, guys, if we zoom out, we see that the prices usually tend to benefit people that are holding them, right? Yeah, I know. And the thing is, guys, is what's worse is selling out early, and that's what happened with Dogecoin. Like, I was already out of the positions. Obviously, I said unrealized gains, but I was actually already out of positions, and then watched the pump occur within a month. I mean, can you imagine being a month away for 1.2 million and just selling a month too early? That's what I tell you guys. It's always better to stay bullish on these coins, because if you don't, you're going to miss those price climbs that are initially, anywhere from 5 to 10x. I just watched a 2-minute ad on your stream. So yeah, guys, talking about the channel, we do need to have another conversation sidetracking from price. So obviously you guys have been seeing the ads come up on YouTube. That is because the channel is monetized at this point, guys. So the reason I'm monetizing the channel, guys, is because I'm trying to fucking build this channel out better, and I'm not going to be doing that if fucking I'm just sitting on the sidelines with no money. So obviously you guys are watching the ads. I do have on YouTube, guys, there's a way to select the ads that you guys are getting based on frequency. So I do have it with the YouTube kind of in the mid-range. I'm not hitting you guys with ads to get more money off AdSense on YouTube. I'm not doing that. I'm trying to keep the channel balanced, so you guys obviously are enjoying the show, enjoying the video, the content that's being produced on the show, and able to take part in the channel without being interrupted all the time by ads. So just be aware that I do kind of have it in that middle threshold where it's recommended when to put in the ads. Maybe when the when the energy on the channel's dying down and I'm kind of not doing too well, YouTube might throw the ad your way at that point. But keep in mind, I'm not going to flood you guys with ads because I actually did test stream my own channel when I did the higher frequency of ads just to see what it was, and I don't want you guys getting an ad every fucking 2 minutes. So and also, guys, the ads that come up on my channel, because this channel has been organically built, the ads that come up are actually good, because when people try to manipulate YouTube and buy subscribers or push views towards their channels, then it starts dropping in the ads that are scammy, as well as like, time to buy my house, or I know somebody that can buy your house because blah 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 blah. Like if you notice the ads that are coming in on my channel are like Reese's fucking candy bars and like legitimate companies putting ads in the thing. So I'm glad you're liking the ads. I don't know if that was a joke, Alan, but like I said, I wanted to tell you guys on the channel that we're not pumping ads your way, because I don't want I don't want a ton of ads on the channel, just so it benefits my wallet more. You see what I'm saying? The lower threshold is better for you guys to view the channel, and that way it's enough to work, right? I don't want to flood you guys with a bunch of ads, because there's nothing worse than watching your favorite YouTube channel and getting ads every fucking 5 seconds, because the YouTuber is fucking trying to line his pockets with as much as he can without putting in perspective the audience that wants to watch the show. I don't want you guys fucking being bummed out because there's an ad every 2 fucking seconds. How boring would that be? So we're trying to move the channel, guys. My long-term goal with this channel is to get enough sponsorship on the front end by my own crypto bag to maybe even cut the ads down to like the minimum. You see what I'm saying? That way it's even less. But I hope that there's not a lot of ads. I've been watching back my own streams, watching back my own videos to make sure you guys aren't bombarded with ads. And I've tried to cut the videos down a little bit in time. That way you only get hit with the ad in the beginning of the video. That way you can just simply, watch it or click through the ad. Some people like ads, guys. Sometimes if you're just chilling back, you want to have that break in between, because it draws out the episode longer, for time. Like if you want to sit down and watch the channel for 30 minutes, if I make a 10-minute video, or whatever, you get the point. So my point is less ads on the channel, more content on the channel, less ads, better viewing experience. And basically, like I said, I want to get the channel to a point where the frequency of the ads are on the lower spectrum. Obviously, I'm watching the live stream right now on my phone, and I just got an ad right now about Webull. So my point is, guys, I don't want to bombard you with ads. So I just want you guys to know that, trust me, the channel is gonna be better because of this. All right, the channel will be better because of this. Because obviously, if I have the flow of ads coming in, then that'll give us an opportunity to do more stuff on the channel. I told you guys I've wanted to do something bigger on the channel, and at some point we might have sponsors on the channel. I might have fucking Webull sponsoring the channel, and we don't have to have any ads at all, right? I'm not trying to give you guys a bunch of fucking ads. You guys know what's going on with the channel. So yeah, and if you don't like the ads, you can skip them after about 8 seconds. I know exactly. All the YouTube channels I watch, guys, there's ads. Okay, that's on the back end of how YouTube works. And I already have no funding at all to get going, so the ads have to take place. And it's taken quite a bit of time, guys, just to get the ads on YouTube. It's taken over a year of no revenue coming in, for me to even keep the channel going, guys. And I'm not, the money doesn't grow on trees, and that's very applicable to me, guys, because I don't have the ability just to, come on here and not have any reason to bring you guys content other than the fact that I'm going broke. So like I said, we are working on stuff. We are going to get, in the future, we might literally have a sponsor on here that it's just an ad-free channel. We can just, no ads. But for now, you guys are going to have to deal with the ads because we have no funding, guys. There's nobody sending me cryptocurrency. I tried for the first year to try to, raise money through Bitcoin Cash by leaving my QR code in the corner. And it was definitely under $100 that I received for the entire year from that. And it wasn't a tool that was utilized as much as I had hoped. But the fact of the reality is, guys, is this thing is barely getting by anyways. So, it just is what it is. We have to do the ads thing, right? Andrew says he loves the channel And just found you a week or two ago because of BSV. Yeah, we're trying to do more BSV content, guys, because there's not a lot of BSV content. There's like Joshua Hensley. There is Sartoshi. There is the Bitcoin SV channel, or CoinGeek has a channel, I believe. But there's not a lot of stuff following, Bitcoin SV in general, right? There's a lot of people following these, pump and dumps of the week. But in terms of real crypto, not a lot, guys. Not a lot. Guys, we are live on the channel, on the chat, on Cryptocurrency Theory. If you like the channel, make sure to come down and subscribe all the time. We'll stay on here for a bit more, guys, because it is Friday. Usually we cut the stream in at about 30 minutes, but, being the fact that there's some people here. So Alan's in the chat, guys, so just recognize. No, it wasn't a joke. I watched it on purpose to get you the money. Alan, you're badass, man. You're badass. You know what, Alan? I think the thing is I don't know if you watch the ad gets me more money. I appreciate that, but I'd rather you get back to the chat, Alan, because as you see, guys, Alan has the wrench in his hand. All right, what that means for YouTube, he can use the wrench on you, is what I'm saying. So just be careful. If you make Alan mad. He's the only person in the chat that has the opportunity to say "fuck you." Okay, he can lay down the iron wrench if you piss him off. So nobody piss Alan off. I'll never ban you guys. I will never censor anybody in the chat unless it's obviously a bot. All right, and we know SheepX says his stuff, or he or she says they're shilling. But we know SheepX isn't a bot. So my point is, guys, if you're not a bot, you're free to say whatever you want to say in the chat. I'm never going to censor it, because what would a cryptocurrency channel be if we had a censored chat, right? If we had a cryptocurrency chat that was censored by me and Alan, the dictator, but I'm just letting you know, guys. Alan can, if Alan bans somebody, they're staying banned. I'm not going to ever ban anybody, but if Alan does, I'm going to back up what Alan says, and they're banned for life. You guys are going to have to create another channel, come into my channel from there, because Alan banned you. So my point is, guys, is don't piss Alan off, because he might ban you, and if he does ban you, it's up to him to unban you, because I'm not going to. That's what we got going on here on the channel. So we're live on the channel, guys, live on the chat. We'll dive back into prices. I got to take a piss, all right? Apologies. I got to use the restroom, so I'll come back, guys. We'll make the chat go a little bit longer, and I'll read your comments here while I drain my snake. Does that sound fair? What? Guys, we are in the chat fighting with each other. Jerry, Ron K, SheepX, Mr. Fool, my boy Alan in the chat. Andrew Baines, SheepX. SheepX is always chatting up the chat, guys. So good to have everybody in the chat. You know, regardless if everybody gets everybody that gets in, guys, is in the chat. They like coming here. They can't deny it. They love it. They absolutely love it. That's why it's on the screen, right? Is my mic off? Okay, it's on. Guys, we are live on the channel, guys. Live on the chat. Live on Cryptocurrency Theory using a piss bottle. Not sure how to explain this to you guys. We are live on the channel, live on the chat. We're doing our damn chat here. Doing our thing. Looking at prices, doing our thing here. Looking at Slurf, guys. Looking at Slurf. Looking at Slurf. Let's look at it. Let's do a final recap on prices, guys, and we'll conclude here. Not too much, honestly, guys, on prices. Just FYI, looks like Floki Inu is up a bit, but again, nothing big here. Book of Meme is up, but again, these coins are up relative to maybe a little percentage of people got in on these guys. Not a massive amount of people coming in here. Do I really think that people are buying every coin at the same time and then selling at the same time? I think, guys, that most people are losing on crypto who generally get into this crypto space. Most people, guys, generally, they're going to lose pretty much a considerable amount, and then they're going to pull the rest, and then, you know, they repeat that cycle, I would say, a lot of times, because we see this from the marketing, guys. We see this from the marketing aspect of when people get in on these coins. You know, we saw it with Doge. I saw it with Dogecoin. Everybody was buying Dogecoin at 75, 70 cents, 60 cents. Everybody was buying Ethereum Classic at over $100. These are real people, guys. These aren't people that these aren't, you know, people that are, or that I don't, you know, I'm just assuming are out there. These are people I've actually spoke with. So if we apply that to this most recent thing with Solana, and more specifically Solana meme tokens, I would say most of the people, even if they were up on these meme tokens, they couldn't even get out of the trade, because when we looked at it on the channel, we looked at on a live stream, you guys can go back and watch it, it's been a few days, we saw that, you know, majority of the Solana transactions were happening on Solana dexes, right? So if majority of the trades are happening on a DEX, we know people aren't getting out of these trades. We know people are getting stuck. We know that, you know, their transaction is literally, by the time it does go through, it better be on a limit order, and you can maybe hope that you get out at a profit. So, yeah, BSV's never been 70 cents, SheepX. That's the thing. So, I mean, you can manipulate your words all you want. It's like you saying you were up 10x on Book of Meme. Book of Meme's not up 10x, SheepX. So how are you up 1,000% on a coin that's only been up 100, 200%? You see what I'm saying? Ron K says, bro, you're missing the point. The industry is controlled by the same people. All crypto is green at once, all red at once. That's not true. That is absolutely not true. Because if you go back and you look at BSV, when we started getting this talk about the Bitcoin ETF, BTC rose. What did Bitcoin SV do? It went up 200%. You know, we saw this on Ethereum. We saw this on multiple coins during the bull run. Dogecoin went up against BTC. There was a point in time that Ethereum Classic went up against BTC. So if that's the same people running the industry, yes, I might be missing the point. Yes, I do believe Ron is accurate when he says that. But I don't think that's a very specified on a broader scope of crypto. Yeah, that might be the broader interpretation of what's going on here, but it's not the only thing going on, because the real thing going on here, guys, is coins do move individual and independent of the crypto market. Maybe not once you get past the top 100, maybe that gets harder to do. But yes, all coins go green at once most of the time. Most coins are following Ethereum or BTC. You're exactly right. But I do think that if you start looking at these coins, you'll start to notice that that's not the case all the time. And if you're going for that case not to be that all the time, that's where you're going to get the green candlesticks of 300x or not 300x, 300% gains as we price double. Because I keep saying this, guys, if you miss the initial, 200 to 500% gains before the price doubling, you're really missing the major price gain. Like, because by the time the crypto market is in general going up massively, that is when the 5x, the 500% gains have already slowly climbed, and now the price doubling is occurring. Ron says the only coins that are up in the last 5 years are BTC, Doge, BNB, and Aave. Are you saying that's the only coins that are up in terms of BTC? Because that's not true. There's coins that are recently up. There's fucking meme coins that have performed better than, BTC recently. Yeah, I could pull up. We could look at meme coins that have pumped against BTC in the last year. And again, Ron, I do agree with what Ron's saying. I see his point. I do see his point. And for the majority of the point, yes, it's accurate. But like, it's almost like saying that everything's running with a, everything's going up parallel underneath Bitcoin. Okay, whatever the gains are on Bitcoin, like say Bitcoin is going up at this degree, right? Everything else is going up under that degree, and that might be that might be the case overall. I'm not saying you're not right, Ron. I'm just saying that if we look at certain stuff, if we look at certain coins, there has been opportunities, guys, where the coins have performed better. And I mean, and Ron did pretty much say, I would say like most of those, those, the BNB, the Binance coin, the Dogecoin, the Ethereum, obviously those are like the big ones, but there are other coins, Ron. There is other coins. If I went through and found coins that have gone major jumps on BTC, we can find them in the last year. I can bring them up. There are tokens that do it. And I'm not saying that for the most part you're not right. I'm just saying, like, how do you explain that? You see what I'm saying? Like, how do I throw Neo Gas up against BTC? I mean, if that's the case, Ron, this wouldn't be the case ever, right? And that's not true to say. Obviously, we zoom out, it's a much bigger story from a broader perspective. Ron might be accurate, right? If we look at this stuff in longevity in terms of like, over the last decade plus, yes, that might be more accurate. We'll have to see how BTC does against stuff like Doge, Binance coin, and that stuff. But for the most part, I do agree with what Ron's saying. I do, but I'm just saying that from a trader perspective, if you guys are attempting to trade this stuff, you're either getting really lucky sometimes, or you're not, right? Or you're just holding the bag, and that might be what Ron is kind of saying. All right, guys, I think that'll wrap it up. I appreciate Andrew, Kanan, Ron K, SheepX, my boy Alan, my boy Mr. Fool, and appreciate you guys coming into the chat. See if I missed anybody. Travis, yeah, Travis was here too. Agsor. We appreciate everybody coming into the chat, guys, being part of the channel, and we will catch you soon. Take care.